welcome to the Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open preseason show. It's a very exciting time for us as we finally return for another season of the Nationals. And of course, with us today is the Nationals Commissioner, Mr. Ren Vitog, and the Nationals President and team owner of Bren ePro, Mr. Jab Escutin. And they are here to guide us kung ano nga ba ang bago for this season of the Nationals. So first, let's start with Sir Jab. Sir Jab, ano nga ba ang the Nationals?
So basically, the Nationals is the first franchise-based esports league in the Philippines. The tournament is composed of 6 teams. So there's Smart Omega, Signal Ultra Warriors, Happy Feet Emperors, STIE Olympians, of course, Brand ePro, and Playbook Eagles.
Napaka-exciting naman yan. And na-mention mo nga that the Nationals is a franchise-based league. But how exactly does that work? And paano ba naiiba ang Nationals from the other existing tournaments?
Well, a franchise-based league means that yung mga teams, they already have their own slots in the tournaments. So, pero syempre, yung mga teams na yon, they need more players to join their team so that they can be represented. So that's where the Challenger and Academy Series tournaments comes in.
Yes, and syempre, I think familiar naman yung mga players and fans natin sa isang pro competition. Pero ano tong Road to the Nationals or Path to Pro? What is the difference of this between a regular tournament? So I'll throw that question to Sir Ren.
Yeah, so we have 6 franchise teams, right? From Smart Omega up to Laos Playbook Eagles. But we want to expand it. We want the tournament to be more inclusive. So ang naging solution namin is we created what we are calling the Path to Pro series or Road to Nationals, wherein meron kaming multi-stage tournaments. We have 2 Challenger series and 1 Academy series. So those are practically open tournaments, meaning everyone and anyone in the Philippines can join, assuming they meet a certain set of parameters na napakasimple lang, 15 years old above, residing in the Philippines and so on. But basically, when they compete there, they finish a certain spot, they qualify to the next stage, and doon sa next stage na yun, doon sila may chance mag-proceed pa further on into our pro league.
Napaka-exciting naman yan. Parang, alam mo yun, gusto ko rin sumali eh. Pero dun sa mga teams na kasali and sa players na gusto rin sumali sa Nationals, ano ba ang dapat nilang gawin?
Yeah, so there's 2 sides to it, right? Unang-una, yung mga teams namin, meron na silang initial players. May set date sila wherein they're supposed to submit the specific set of roster. But hindi pa yun yung buong team nila. And the way they build their team up, the way they fill up their team, is by drafting players from our Challenger, top teams natin sa Challenger and Academy Series. We are not limiting them to how many they can draft aside from the max number. However, we are requiring them to draft at least 1. So yung kung ilan specifically yung kailangan nilang i-draft, that's something we're gonna know later on in the competition.
Alam mo, yung exciting dyan is when we talk about the draft. So meron tayong Challenger and Academy Series. But let me ask, ano naman mangyayari sa draft series? Sir Jack.
Well, basically, the draft series is a way for the teams to actually get new players, diba? So parang ang very exciting part nito is that yung mga players na that would go through the draft series would actually be picked by the team owners themselves. So para at least madagdagan yung teams nila and they can be, be pros immediately after the draft series. So it's a way for them to go through that.
Alam mo, yung nakakatuwa dito is you can really go pro and I love the opportunity that it gives. So syempre, meron tayong draft series and I heard that there is also a draft show. So this is something I think that is similar to the NBA or the PBA. Pero sa Nationals, Sir Ren, how does this work?
It's kind of the same thing. I think it's unique in esports. Every team, again, is required to draft at least 1 player. Magkakaroon din kami ng lottery to determine the order of the teams drafting. And then we just go on from there. So basically, any player drafted will be part of the Pro League, the teams that's going to be competing in the Pro League.
I love it. There's so much things to look forward to. Pero syempre, ang gusto kong itanong talaga dito is after ma-draft, will the players become pro players?
Well, of course, the moment that you actually get drafted, you are immediately a pro. So yun yung pinakamaganda dun sa may draft show. So parang you can get to see the players be welcomed by the owners themselves. So yun yung parang the moment that you get drafted, you are immediately a pro.
O, di ba, kahit sino talaga pwede maging pro player dito sa The Nationals. So if you're a gamer that wants to start their career in esports, be sure to check out our announcements kung paano ka magiging pro. Ongoing pa rin ang registration sa ating unang Challenger Series for Call of Duty Mobile. So you can register now for the Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open Challenger Series 1. Registration is free and open to all Filipino players nationwide, ages 15 years old and above. So for more details, be sure to check out our post at facebook.com/PH Nationals. So syempre, ang very exciting part in our program is magkakaroon kayo ng chance na magtanong sa ating League Commissioner and President. So just drop your questions in the comment section and we'll try to answer as much as we can after this break. And don't forget, for more news, updates, VODs, highlights, and more, be sure to follow the Nationals on social media. That's facebook.com/PH Nationals, at PH Nationals on Twitter and Instagram. At syempre, meron din tayong YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/The Nationals PH. So subscribe na kayo. Don't go away. And this is the Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open. And we'll be right back. Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open, and I'm still joined by the Nationals President, Mr. Jab Escutin, and the League Commissioner, Mr. Ren Vitog. At syempre, before the break, I promise you guys that you'll be able to ask them some questions. So syempre, ito na yung part na yun na babasahin na namin yun isa-isa, and they will solely be answering your questions. So syempre, start muna tayo, Sir Jab. How does it feel na the Nationals is finally back?
Well, of course we're very excited. And, finally, nandito na naman ulit tayo, and we get to showcase a lot more of the esports athletes and aspiring esports athletes of the Philippines. So we're very excited, and we have a new game. So talagang this is a new thing for us, and we're all excited to hit the ground running. So hopefully the community is ready to showcase their talents also.
I love it. Nagbabalik, and there's still something new for us to look forward to. Pero syempre, punta naman tayo kay Sir Ren. Sir Ren, what can we expect from this year's Nationals?
A new game for us technically, but we're bringing the same amount of attention, of production, of care sa competition na to. So really looking forward into, bringing the Nationals touch to the competitions. We think we can give a new avenue and portal for the players and the teams to expose themselves in the game itself, right? So we're happy for that, and we think it's gonna be really exciting this year.
I really love what the Nationals stand for kasi syempre, the opportunity doesn't come very often. So, alam niyo na, grab that opportunity, and this is your opportunity talaga to be a part of something bigger and your journey to become a pro player. Pero syempre, Sir Jab, matanong ko lang ulit, is there something new for this year that you can share? Syempre, since preseason show to, everyone wants to know, ano ba ang difference ito from its previous installments?
I think because we're starting anew, basically everything is kind of new to us aside from the game itself. So the really good advantage of having a new game is this is a new community that we are actually engaging in. So basically, para sa kanila, lahat to bago. So syempre may draft series, may academy series. There's a lot of ways for them to actually join. So yun yung pinakabago, at least for not only for us and even for the community itself.
Alam ko marami ng tao dyan gusto mag-register, pero let's ask Commissioner, ito na yung tanong. Do you need to register for a pro license to be able to compete for the Pro League?
Technically, yes, you do. Kaya lang we are gonna be helping and doing that for you essentially. But that will not be necessary until the players are drafted. So basically, if you're part of the grassroots competition, Academy Series, Challenger Series, by the way, the difference lang nun is Academy Series requires the contestants there to be enrolled. So pag nandun ka lang, you don't need the GAB Pro license yet. But once you get drafted, before joining the Pro League, yes, you will be required to get a license. Pero we will be assisting you all the way.
Ayan, so wag na kayo matatakot mag-register kasi they will be helping you guys naman. Pero Sir Jab, balik ulit tayo sa'yo. Or are we going to see more games in the Nationals aside from Call of Duty Mobile?
Alam mo, one of the things that we are very excited to share more information about the new games that we are trying to target. But right now, we want to make sure that we have everything straight first before we announce new stuff. Pero definitely, there's going to be a lot more. One thing that I would like to say is that, if you're a developer or publisher of a game, if you think your game is going to be the next big esports, just go ahead and contact us. Maybe we can work together and help each other.
I love that. Talaga naman napaka-exciting and dapat talagang abangan yan. So, before we wrap this interview, we just want to get final messages or comments from both of our guests for today. So, Sir Jab, let's start with you.
Well, I just want to make sure that everybody is excited. Please go ahead and support the Nationals, especially for the CODM community. This is your chance to actually showcase all of your talents. Make sure that your community is continually growing with us. So that's it for me.
All right, and lastly, Sir Ren.
Yeah, thank you for being here. We're really excited. Again, it's a new community, and yung growth ng Nationals where we are now is largely because of our community. So we look forward sa inyong support. We hope that you can invite your colleagues to watch, and not just watch, to join first Sunday, but to try what we have, compete and join the competition. And we look forward to seeing you guys here.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ren Vitog and Mr. Jab Escutin. Sa mga players natin dyan, it's now your chance to become the next pro player here sa The Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open. So mag-register na kasama ang squad mo para sa Challenger Series Tournament ngayong August 20 to 21, 2022 for a chance na maging part ng ating pro team. So you can register now for The Nationals, the Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open Challenger Series 1. Again, registration is free and open to all Filipino players nationwide, ages 15 years old and above. So for more details, be sure to check out our post at facebook.com/PH Nationals. And also for our viewers, huwag kayong bibitaw kasi susunod na ang ating influencer show match featuring your favorite content creators. Kaya naman, for more news, updates, VODs, highlights, and more, be sure to follow The Nationals on social media. That's facebook.com/PH Nationals, at PH Nationals on Twitter and Instagram. At syempre, meron din tayong YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/The Nationals PH. So again, guys, enjoy the show. And this is The Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open. Kita kits!